I'm excited to share 15 essential English phrases that you absolutely need to know for everyday conversations. Whether you're traveling, working with English speakers, or just want to sound more natural, these phrases will help you communicate more effectively. These aren't just random expressions. I've carefully selected phrases that native speakers use constantly but are always taught in traditional English courses. By the end of this video, you'll have 15 new tools to make your English sound more authentic. Hello everyone! I'm Emma from Artificial Fluency. Remember to practice these phrases out loud after I explain each one. The more you say them, the more natural they'll feel when you need them in real conversations. Let's get started. Our first phrase is I'm running late. This is something we say when we won't arrive somewhere on time. Instead of just saying I will be late, native speakers often use this more dynamic expression. For example, you might text a friend, I'm running late for coffee. The bus is stuck in traffic. Or call your colleague, I'm running late for the meeting. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Practice saying this with me, I'm running late. Good, this phrase shows you're in the process of trying to get somewhere but you're behind schedule. It sounds more active and apologetic than simply stating, I am late or I will be late. Next up is I'll take care of it. This versatile phrase means you will handle or manage a situation, task, or problem. It's a confident way to tell someone not to worry because you will handle the responsibility. For instance, if your roommate says, we need to pay the electricity bill today, you can respond, I'll take care of it. Or at work, if your manager asks who will organize the client meeting, you can say, I'll take care of it. Let's practice. I'll take care of it. Perfect. This phrase shows reliability and responsibility. It's much more natural than saying, I will do it, and gives people confidence that you're on top of things. Our third phrase is, it slipped my mind. We use this when we forgot something unintentionally. It's a slightly more polite way to admit forgetfulness than simply saying, I forgot. For example, I'm sorry I didn't call you back yesterday, it completely slipped my mind. Or, I was supposed to bring the book, but it slipped my mind. Say it with me, it slipped my mind. Great! This expression creates the image of a thought sliding away from your memory. It sounds more apologetic and less careless than just saying, I forgot, making it useful for social situations where you need to smooth over a minor oversight. Phrase number 4 is the thing is. This is how English speakers often start explaining a problem or giving the main point of a complicated situation. It signals that important information is coming. For example, I'd love to attend your party. The thing is, I already have plans that evening. Or the thing is, the restaurant doesn't accept credit cards, so we need to bring cash. Practice with me, the thing is excellent. This phrase gives you a moment to collect your thoughts before explaining something complex. It works like a warning sign that says, pay attention to what I'm about to say, and is much more natural than formal transitions. Our fifth phrase is, I'm not sure about that. This is a polite way to disagree or express uncertainty without sounding too direct or negative. For example, if someone says, I think we should invest all our money in this project, you can respond, I'm not sure about that, maybe we should diversify our investments. Or if someone asks if a restaurant is open on Sundays, you might say, I'm not sure about that, we should check their website. Let's say it together. I'm not sure about that, well done. This phrase is more diplomatic than saying, I disagree or you're wrong, making it perfect for professional settings or when you want to maintain harmony in conversations. Phrase number 6 is simply, it depends. This short but powerful expression indicates that different circumstances would lead to different answers or outcomes. For instance, if someone asks, is it better to take the bus or the train? You might respond, it depends. If you're in a hurry, the train is faster, but the bus is cheaper. Or if asked, do you like spicy food? You could say, it depends on the type of spice. Say it with me, it depends. Nice. This phrase shows nuanced thinking and helps you avoid giving oversimplified answers. It's much more sophisticated than always giving yes-no responses and demonstrates that you understand complexity. Our 7th phrase is, that works for me. This is how we express agreement or approval, especially when making plans or discussing options. It's more casual and natural than saying, I agree or that is acceptable. For example, if a friend suggests meeting at 7 p.m., you can say, that works for me. Or if a colleague proposes a solution to a problem, you might respond, that works for me. Let's go with your idea. Practice saying, that works for me, perfect. This phrase is versatile and positive. It communicates flexibility and cooperation, making you sound like a native speaker in everyday conversations. Phrase number 8 is I'm swamped. We use this to express that we're extremely busy or overwhelmed with work or responsibilities. It's more vivid than just saying, I'm busy. For example, I can't join you for lunch today. I'm swamped with deadlines. Or sorry for the delayed response to your email. I've been swamped this week. Let's practice. I'm swamped. Great job. This expression creates the image of being drowning in tasks, which makes your busy state sound more serious. It helps others understand why you might need to decline invitations or request more time. Our 9th phrase is I'll keep that in mind. This is a way to acknowledge advice or information without committing to act on it immediately. It shows you value what was said and will remember it for future reference. For instance, if someone suggests a restaurant, you might say, I'll keep that in mind for our next dinner out. Or if a colleague gives you feedback on a presentation, you could respond, thanks for the suggestion. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Say it with me. I'll keep that in mind. Wonderful. This phrase is more thoughtful than a simple okay or thanks and indicates respectful consideration of what you've heard, even if you're not sure you'll use the information. We've reached phrase 10, no worries. This versatile expression serves as a response to both apologies and thanks. It's a casual way to say it's not a problem or you're welcome. For example, if someone says, sorry I'm late, you can respond, no worries, we just started. Or when someone thanks you for holding the door, a simple no worries works perfectly. Practice with me, no worries. Excellent. This phrase has become extremely common in English-speaking countries and makes you sound relaxed and friendly. It's less formal than you're welcome or it's not a problem and fits most everyday situations. Our 11th phrase is I see what you mean. We use this to show understanding of someone's perspective or point, even if we don't necessarily agree with it completely. For example, in a discussion about politics, you might say, I see what you mean about the economic impact, but I'm concerned about other factors too. Or when a friend explains why they're upset, you could respond, I see what you mean. That would bother me too. Let's say it together. I see what you mean. Well done. This phrase shows empathy and active listening, making the other person feel heard and understood. It's much more engaging than just saying, I understand, and helps build rapport in conversations. Phrase 12 is, to be honest. This expression signals that you're about to share your genuine opinion or tell the truth about something, perhaps something slightly uncomfortable or contrary to expectations. For instance, to be honest, I didn't enjoy the movie as much as everyone else did. Or, to be honest, I prefer to stay home tonight rather than go to the party. Practice saying, to be honest. Great. This phrase prepares your listener for candid feedback or an unexpected viewpoint. It makes your communication more authentic and shows that you value honesty in the conversation, even when it might be easier to say something else. Our 13th phrase is, that makes sense. This is how we acknowledge that we understand someone's reasoning or explanation. It shows logical agreement without necessarily expressing personal agreement. For example, if someone explains why they chose a particular career path, you might respond, that makes sense given your interests. Or when a friend explains their decision-making process, you could say, that makes sense. I understand your thinking now. Say it with me, that makes sense. Perfect. This phrase validates others' logic without committing you to the same viewpoint. It's a great way to show you're following along in a conversation and respecting someone's thought process. Phrase 14 is, I'm looking forward to it. We use this to express positive anticipation about a future event or activity. It's more enthusiastic than simply saying, I will be there, or I will do that. For instance, thanks for inviting me to dinner on Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. Or we have a team meeting tomorrow to discuss the new project. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's practice. I'm looking forward to it. Excellent. This phrase conveys genuine excitement and positive expectations. It's warm and encouraging, making it perfect for social and professional situations when you want to show enthusiasm. Our final phrase is just in case. This expression explains that you're preparing for a possible but not certain situation, often when taking precautionary measures. For example, I'll bring an umbrella just in case it rains. Or I saved a copy of the document on my computer, just in case the email doesn't go through. Say it with me, just in case. Great job. This phrase demonstrates foresight and preparedness. It's more conversational than saying as a precaution and shows practical thinking that native speakers appreciate. And there you have it to 15 essential English phrases that native speakers use every day. Let's quickly review them. I'm running late. I'll take care of it. It slipped my mind. The thing is, I'm not sure about that. It depends. That works for me. I'm swamped. I'll keep that in mind. No worries. I see what you mean. To be honest, that makes sense. I'm looking forward to it, and just in case. Remember, the key to making these phrases part of your natural speech is practice. Try using at least one new phrase every day in your conversations, texts, or emails. You'll be surprised how quickly they become second nature. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Artificial Fluency for more practical English lessons. Let me know in the comments which phrase you found most useful or which phrases you'd like me to explain in future videos. Thank you for watching. This is Emma from Artificial Fluency, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next lesson.